25. Would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance? Roll call, please.
Moore.
Here.
Muta.
Here.
Prieto.
Here.
Rakos.
Here.
Salinas.
Here.
Warple. Button.
Here, let the record reflect that there are 6 present in chambers and 1 absent. Next item on the agenda is item 4, consideration of past meeting minutes. You should have received in your board packet the meeting minutes for July 21st. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Commissioner Muta, seconded by Commissioner Prieto for the meeting minutes. Is there any discussion? Any discussion? Any discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore.
Yes.
Muta.
Yes.
Prieto.
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas.
Yes.
Warple. Button.
Yes, motion carries, 6 in favor and no dissent. Next item on the agenda is item number 5, report on the work study session. Immediately prior to this meeting, we had a brief discussion on the items listed under our actions today. Any other discussion? Any other discussion? Item 6 is funding. Turn it over to our Commissioner Moore.
Thank you, Mr. President. Today we have 10 funding requests before us, totaling a little over $1.06 million. So I know that's probably the most that we've considered in some time. We did receive our third quarter distribution from the gaming funds. We received $1.37 million. So taking into account, any accounts receivable, everything that we've allocated to date, as well as the funding requests that are before us this evening, that leaves us with an unallocated balance of about $880,000. Again, that doesn't include the fourth quarter budget. And I just wanted to add a point of clarification that item I on the agenda, resurface Erie-Lackawanna Trail Milestone Contractors North. I am factoring in only the CIB's portion. The total green sheet is for $900 and some $1,000, but CIB's portion is only $253, $907.98. So that is the amount that I'm factoring in. That full $900,000 is not going to be factored into that. And that's pretty much it at this point.
Thank you, Commissioner Moore. Any questions for Commissioner Moore?
Yes, question.
Yep.
Our 1.3 million that we received, was that forecasted, that come in actually higher than the forecast or a little bit less, or what were we thinking on that?
It's slightly above second quarter. I will say that everything is so sporadic right now with the boats. So for example, our first quarter budget, we got 1.89. Our second quarter budget, we got 1.2.
Oh,
so because it is so all over the place, I usually take a more conservative approach when it comes to projecting out what those amounts are going to look like for us. And usually I take probably the lowest amount that we get, so about that 1.24. So it's a little bit higher than initially projected, which of course we will take. I'm hopeful that the casino will have some new activity. I've seen they have Foreigner coming. So I'll plug that in, and hopefully we can get some activity over there and a couple other concerts this fall. So hopefully those numbers will continue to increase.
Thank you.
And Gabriel Iglesias is coming soon, too. Very
That's
exciting.
another good one.
Yes. Thank you. I just would remind those on the Capital Improvement Board that I think when we first began this board, it was over 8 million. I think it was 8.6 million was our forecasted draw, which would be just a little over 2 million per quarter. So if you want to factor that into where we are now, we're a million under quarterly distribution. So keep that in mind. And thank you for your fine report, Mrs. Moore.
Thank you.
Next item on the agenda is matters from the mayor, council, and other departments. Anyone wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board at this time? Anyone wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Hearing none. Item 8 is old business. Any old business? Seeing none. Item 9 is new business. 9A is a funding allocation number 264. Geotechnical services for Fire Station 7 design with advanced engineering services in the amount of $8,460 even. Is there a motion to approve?
So move.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Councilman Salinas for the subject funding allocation. Is there any discussion? So we're in the middle of design with the fire station number 7 to be located at the southwest corner of Columbia and 175th. This requires a foundation design, which the consultant will take geotechnical borings and make a determination on the proper design for the foundation so that that can go to the architect for further design preparation. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9B is funding allocation number 265, relocate street lighting on Kennedy Avenue at US 20 with Hawk Enterprises in the amount of $32,147.75. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
Make motion?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Pareto, seconded by Commissioner Muta. For the subject funding allocation, is there any discussion? As part of the reconstruction of the Michigan Street Bridge over Kennedy Avenue requires certain lighting, street lighting, to be relocated. The northern portion will be continued to be fed by the existing service point. The southern portion requires the relocation of certain lights, a new installation of a new service point, and general work there otherwise. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Next item on the agenda is 9C, funding allocation number 266, the 2025-2 CCMG design of 165th Street from Kennedy to Kentucky and Michigan Street from Hammond to Calumet with First Group Engineering in the amount of $92,300. That's $92,300. Is there a motion to approve?
I make that motion?
Second.
Moved by Councilman Rakos, seconded by Councilman Salinas for the funding of the CCMG design. Is there any discussion? The state of Indiana has opened up the CCMG Community Crossing Matching Grant Program. They have reduced the match portion, 50% match portion by the state to $1 million. It was briefly up to $1.5 million for a couple of years and now has been dropped down in light of changes in government at the state level and their initiative to reduce costs. We expect to submit now this round of community crossings that's been reduced for 165th. This particular proposal came in prior to that change in announcement by the state, which was last week, and therefore we'd like to go ahead and move forward with the design in both cases, knowing that we will be petitioning the state for 165th under the next future call for community crossings. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9D is funding allocation number 267, Clark Field Sewer Redesign Supplemental with Nice Engineering in the amount of $16,343. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Councilman Rakos for the redesign of the Clark Field Sewer Supplemental with Nice Engineering. Is there any discussion? At the direction of the engineering department, we requested that Nice Engineering modify the storm sewer behind the berm on Calumet Avenue to remove the flared end section, which is an open pipe at the end of the sewer system, to a manhole and graded structure because we didn't want the residential subdivision for that to be exposed. That also required a little bit of regrading design for the site, and also the design for the sanitary sewer installation through the area, which will be vacated by the demolition of Fire Station Number 2. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9E is funding allocation number 268, Kennedy Avenue Road Diet stump removal with Howard and Sons in the amount of $2,250. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Commissioner Moore, seconded by Commissioner Prieto. Is there any discussion? What was not included in the Kennedy Road Diet was about a half a dozen of stumps that remain on the west side of Kennedy Avenue. Most of the work that's being done is really between the curbs and then at the curb ramps, so this falls behind the curb and therefore is necessary to complete the paving and really just clean up the area. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9F is funding allocation number 269, pavement markings and signs on Northcott at River Drive with high star traffic in the amount of $13,375. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Is there a
Second.
second? Moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Councilman Rakos. Is there any discussion? Recent complaints received by and through the Hammond 311 made comments about the need for improved safety and signage for the bicycle trail crossing of the Erie-Lackawanna Trail at Northcott, mostly at the related to the northbound traffic coming in from Munster, not being able to see the traffic because of the bridge approach is high and the trail is low. But we're improving the signage at all the approaches to that intersection. Is there any other discussion?
I got a question. What is the high star traffic? What is that?
High Star Traffic is a traffic management company. It was, so there's two primary traffic companies.
Stop sign lit up or just?
No, this is the company's name.
Okay.
High Star is the company's name.
All right.
High Star was formerly a company called Traffic Control Specialist, but had been acquired by the company High Star.
Okay.
The other company we use is Traffic Management Company out of Highland. So those are our two
Okay, I
go-to
get it.
companies.
All right.
Yeah. So this is, retroreflective signs and thermoplastic pavement markings that they are placing down for us. Thank you for the question. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos.
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9G is funding allocation number 270 of the 2025 sidewalk program with J&J Newell Concrete in the amount of $300,000. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved by Councilman Salinas, seconded by Councilman Rakos for the funding allocation for this sidewalk program. Is there any discussion? First of all, thank you to the City Controller for releasing the funding to be moved forward on the sidewalk program. This is to put out our annual sidewalk program. Last year, we had reduced the funding because overall funding's been limited. So we're still at the same $300,000 or $50,000 per district. These are to improve sidewalks that are experiencing tripping hazard and are normally driven by resident complaints. although there are some businesses that are involved at times. We have an annual contract with J.J. Newell, and they have agreed to hold their pricing from last year. So we have a litany of sidewalks that need to be improved. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries, 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9H is funding allocation number 271, 2025 crack sealing program with site services in the amount of $300,000. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Second.
Moved by Councilman Salinas, seconded by Commissioner Muda for the crack sealing program. Is there any discussion? This annual crack sealing program, $300,000 is our continued funding support. This sends $50,000 of crack sealing to each of the 6 districts. Crack sealing is driven by pavement management and asset management program that we have had for a number of years and is a requirement of the state by and through which we get our community crossings funding. We've identified candidates for crack sealing through that asset management program, and so those streets will be selected from that program. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries, 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9I is a funding allocation number 272, resurface Erie-Lackawanna Trail with Milestone Contractors North in the amount of $927,793 and no cents. Is there any, Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
Make a motion.
Second.
It's moved by Commissioner Prieto, seconded by Commissioner Muta for the Erie-Lackawanna Trail funding. Is there any discussion? In May, the city received bids from paving contractors for the subject project. It took us a little time to be able to find the funding available for this program. This is a initiative that is being pushed by the mayor's office. About $253,907.98 is being funded through CIB. The balance of the funding is coming from other sources. So your commitment is the $253,907.98. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, Button.
Yes, motion carries, 6 in favor and no dissent. Item 9J is funding allocation number 273, the resurface of the Erie-Lackawanna Trail, construction engineering with First Group Engineering in the amount of $45,000. Chair would entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Is there a second?
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Muda, seconded by Commissioner Moore for the construction engineering for the resurfacing of Erie-Lackawanna Trail. Is there any discussion? I think it's pretty clear, but the funding, this $45,000 is coming from CIB. Is there any other discussion? Any other discussion? Roll call on the motion.
Moore,
Yes.
Muda,
Yes.
Prieto,
Yes.
Rakos,
Yes.
Salinas,
Yes.
Warple, and Button.
Yes, motion carries, 6 in favor and no dissent. Is there any other new business? No other new business. Item 10 is public expression. Is there anyone in the audience wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Anyone in the audience wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Anyone online wishing to address the Capital Improvement Board? Seeing none, our next scheduled meeting for the Capital Improvement Board is scheduled for August 18th, 2025. At this point, I don't have anything, but that doesn't mean we won't have something by that time. So please keep your calendar open. If there's nothing further, Chair would entertain a motion to adjourn.
Make a motion.
Second.
It's been moved and properly seconded to adjourn the meeting by Commissioner Prieto and Councilman Salinas. If there's nothing further, all in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All opposed, motion carries. We are